Perfect. 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 Perfect.
What do you rank? What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Salt Sports. If you're not familiar with Salt Sports, the Houston, Texas Homer Network means we're talking all sports, only H-Town. That's all that matters. Nothing else is important. I heard a corny Corona joke that I'm gonna share in just a second after I do my proper introduction. But again, the freshest flavor in H-Town sports, man. Get you a little drip. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it. I done told y'all. There's not gonna be any analytics in this conversation. There's not gonna be any analysis in this stream. This stream is pure fuck the Lakers, fuck LeBron, fuck AD, fuck Lakers fans. Yeah, y'all getting salty. If you a Lakers fan in Houston and you don't have LA ties, if you don't get your bandwagoning ass on, you know what I'm saying? It's like I saw a nigga at the store. Like right before I got off running late, I had helped a friend with something, and I was just getting back, so I'm like behind on a bunch of shit, and I was already agitated. And I got out, and he was getting in like right before. I'm like, I know this nigga ain't got on a fucking Lakers LeBron. That's how you know you're a bandwagoner, right? Like you're a certified band. If it's a LeBron James Lakers jersey that you rock, you're a certified bandwagoner. You was a Cavs fan a couple of years ago, and a fucking Heat fan before that, and a Cavs fan before that. Like, I can't, like, here's my deal, right? And here's the thing. Like, I was a LeBron fan. Like, I liked LeBron. I liked LeBron up until the point a few days ago where he opened his mouth about the Malcolm X thing. Like, and I'm not going to get into politics. Like, I'm not going to get into all that. But I like Malcolm X more than I like LeBron James, for this idiot to sit there and just to act like he really, like, to give that fucking fourth grade face. I didn't do the book report, but I'm still trying to act like I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just Hector. Hello, Hector. Lakers fan. Terrible. But let's see what we got joining us, man, and let's get some good conversation in. And then, like I say, this is going to be a shit on the Lakers fest. I do not promise to provide any intellectual conversation during this stream. Pure hate is all I will spew. All right, whoa, I'm going to fuck your name up. Arnav Gagbar, Rockets and 6 already. Footballer 503. I don't speak Spanish. 335, what's the motherfucking deal? Alana Miller, one half, the better half of the greatest moderating couple in all the land, joining us this evening. Carlos, what's the motherfucking deal? Dalton, what's the motherfucking deal? ADI, Michael 909, DeAndre, what's the motherfucking deal? I agree with that analysis, 335. White Persuasion, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Fuck Braun. Hey, who calls himself the Brow? Like, who thought that they could make the unibrow cool? Right? Like, who thought that was a fucking thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the fucking like, you look like you got like a little shit stain on your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop the nonsense. Porch Talk, what's the motherfucking deal? AA Hector, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Fabian, what's the motherfucking deal? JS Insta, Inista. I'm fucking it up. What's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Aaron Hennigan, what's the motherfucking deal? Already. Man, and I hope you're all right, because I know, D-Town caught a little bit. I don't think it was too bad as far as I know. But, hope everything was all right with you. Go, DJ, what's the motherfucking deal? And Calhoun, hello, sir. But like I said, like at this point, we got some shit off our shoulders last season. I didn't do a post game on that, so I'm gonna speak a little bit about that, and then, like I say, you got a limited amount of time. We're gonna get our predictions in. We're gonna get our mark my motherfucking words. So make sure y'all have those on deck, and we'll get to those. But like, there's some beautiful stuff that happened in that last series that I'm hoping kind of carries over, right? And for all the narratives, it's super funny because I see people who only come out when fucking James Harden has a game under 30 points and they want to shit, look, bad game. But like 2 games out of 7, and I don't know what the numbers were exactly, but I'm pretty sure he probably averaged close to fucking 30 points this series. You know what I'm saying? So, the fuck? So, my thing is, like, all the hate is all good. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool if you like that, but it's like people are never going to appreciate what's happening. Like James Harden, I don't think he'll ever get the appreciation he deserves for being the scorer that he, like, NBA players appreciate him, but the regular public doesn't. The regular public just wants to see a bunch of dunks and slams from trash ass Giannis. He's so good back-to-back MVP, getting bounced again, about to get swept. Like, so it bothers me. It bothers me that people aren't appreciating the greatness that is happening right now. Okay, a lot of people talk, Lakers in 5, Lakers are gonna sweep, Lakers are gonna take this all the way. Man, fuck the Lakers, bro. Like, straight up. If I feel like getting fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a get real froggy about to say goddamn Rockets in 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling live with the Rockets in 5 right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm sticking with, Rockets in 5. But my deal is like, they're gonna have to step it up. I think they're better suited to play the Lakers than OKC. Who do the Lakers have that can do what Dort does? You know what I'm saying? Honestly. Dead Shred, what's the motherfucking deal? Monsoon, what's the motherfucking deal? You know what I mean? Like, and that's my deal. Like, LeBron to me, like I said, he like the book thing killed it, right? And then I went back and I saw the fucking memes about him always having like a book, but always like on the first page or so. And then people talking about, now he's like a rumor, people believe he's carrying around prop books and shit. Like, so shout out to that reporter who fucking asked him what the book was about and, put him on the spot. He looked mad that she actually asked him that. Like, that was the crazy thing. But again, like LeBron right now, I don't think he's all the way in basketball, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Jose Damon, what's the motherfucking deal? Like, I don't think he's all the way. I think LeBron's mind is now setting towards, post-basketball fame. The world's greatest social justice warrior, something of that nature. Now, and again, I don't knock LeBron because, he does the schools thing. I commend that. Like, I think that's good. I think more athletes should do shit like that. And, there's other things they could be doing instead of fucking complaining, like actionable things. But, I think LeBron is more concerned with his reputation and this image that he's going to have after basketball. Like, I think he's still there. He's still a competitor. He's still gonna play. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't. He has like bigger aspirations. That's why he went to LA. You know what I mean? Again, get some of that Hollywood access and all that good stuff. But again, people say, "Oh well, the height that's gonna bother him." If I'm not mistaken, it was part of it while I was on vacation. Didn't the Rockets, after they switched to small ball, beat the Lakers like twice in the regular season? I know you say, "Well, that's the regular season; it's different in the postseason." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's not, right? It's not. Again, like I don't know if people realize how big of a factor Lou Dort was. Like, and again, the reason Lou Dort was special was because of the experience already having, practice with James Harden. And then, like I say, he had a different level because even posted up after the game, idols become rivals. And he was just, he wears Harden shoes. Like, he looks up to fucking James Harden. So, like, to have that opportunity, I think he was more fired up than anything. So I don't know if there's another guy who's going to be like that excited on that level. Appreciate the love, Mr. Voodoo Child. Yes. But like, my thing is just like it's time to show who the real King James. Like, a lot of people were shitting on Harden, still after the game, and find excuses. People, but players notice something. I noticed something, and I don't know if y'all noticed it, right? And it came against Lou Dort, the block, and then the weird time handling situation at the end, whatever the fuck that was, right? And to see how fired up he was to make that block, like Harden was dialed the fuck in. I don't know if 2 years ago Harden makes that play, right? And I'm not saying that, he's no defense Harden. I just don't know if 2 years ago he makes that play, right? And I think that activated. I hope it activated. Okay, this is a little bit of me projecting, but I hope that the feeling of that, like, because as close as it was, like everything that was on the fucking line, and you should have never been there. Like, the OKC series should have been a sweep, but the reason why it was so, there were so many storylines, so many connections between the two teams. Big trade in the offseason. Again, like I say, the ASU connection with Dort and Harden practicing together, and then this stuff. It was so many things that went into that. CP3, little angry man, mad, he got traded, wanted to prove, his point. So just, it was a lot going on in there. The Lakers are in a different situation right now. It's flipped because with OKC, it was like, the Rockets were the big dog and OKC was trying to prove themselves. Now the table is turned. So I don't see the Lakers feeling like having that same intensity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're not going to come out and play. I'm not going to say they're going to come out and lay it down. But I don't feel like the Lakers are going to come with the same intensity that OKC did. There was so much more meaning into it. Like right now, I think the Lakers probably feel, it's the Clippers, and that's, I'm not going to say they're looking ahead. As LeBron mentioned when when Richard Jefferson threw something out there about him, or about Giannis needing a Pippen, and then somehow it got all mixed. It was, I don't know, who was it? Was it Jay Williams that said something? It was Jay Williams that said something about LeBron and all that whole conversation. So, and then he's talking about, he's getting ready for Houston. So he may be focusing on Houston, right? And people say, oh, he's mad now. He's going to get... LeBron's a fucking big pussy. Like, nobody in the world is afraid of LeBron. Like, nobody wants to get dunked on probably by LeBron. But aside from that, LeBron's like a big fucking cartoon character. Like, like he is the big black man, but like nobody's afraid of him, so he doesn't fit the fucking stereotype. He's like a fucking goof. Giannis got dunked on? Big bitch. They're bringing Jordan. Yeah, I saw that, right? And that's crazy. But there's a thing with Jordan that his legacy will not be matched anytime soon, right? But, they brought up some good points about his early experiences in the playoffs, but when he got on, he was on. And that's the thing that'll set Jordan apart probably from everybody else. 'Cause once he was on, he was on. He dominated like damn near a decade, aside from the Rockets. We know what happened with that. But, you know what I mean? Like, so my deal is just like, I'm not worried about that. Like, LeBron is not built like that. We talk about issues and saying that James Harden, he doesn't have that killer. LeBron doesn't really have it either. We've seen LeBron supposed to be the greatest player in the world. Nobody calls James Harden that. We may feel that personally, but LeBron's supposed to be the greatest player in the world. You know, he has the athleticism, the height, all that other extra stuff. You know, the blessings that you just can't. You know, you can't buy that at the store. You can't practice those things. He just has certain gifts that normal men will not have. But he does the same thing. He defers. He does a lot of that shit. Wow, is he reffing tonight? You know what I'm saying? Is Scott Foster reffing tonight? That's gonna be great. So again, LeBron, and not just LeBron. I don't want to turn this into the den right now. I don't want to turn this into the den. But again, LeBron, big pussy, and so what the Rockets need to do, and this is why I'm happy. I don't want to say I'm happy because who knows what the fuck he's gonna do. But this is where Russell Westbrook plays in. Like this is where Russell. Hopefully he's not looking like Russell. Game 5-6 Russell. But hopefully he's back in rhythm, and not doing the crazy. I don't fucking know, right? Because Russ is like that too. Russ got one gear. And it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. Kind of like how the Rockets live and die by the three. Russ, you just live and die by the Russ. You know what I'm saying? Like he's whatever, right? Y'all know my feelings. Like I'm a Rockets fan. Didn't care for the Russell Westbrook trade. Y'all know my feelings about Russell prior to. My feelings honestly have not changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? They have not changed until proven otherwise. And I told y'all that. And some of y'all, he had a couple of good games. Like, look at it. Honcho's going to be fucking with Russell now. Look at you, Honcho. You like Russell, don't you? No, I don't. Okay? Because of some of the shenanigans and the bullshit that he pulled, coming back. And I won't say, again, you're trying to get back in the groove. He had been out a whole playoffs. Oh, I get it. But the shit was just ugly, dog. It was fucking terrible. But again, his aggressiveness, though, is what you need. Like, if some of that can rub off on Harden tonight, because honestly, as good as Russ is, he's not on Harden's level. In my opinion, never really has been. But maybe it's the personality or what that gets more attention. I don't know. But I think had you kept Harden and KD, I think OKC probably would have came out with a championship. But anyway, like I said, so like Russell's like a mercenary. You know what I'm saying? Like he that's his deal, but he don't give a fuck, and you need that don't give a fuck guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. Yeah, and I believe that too, and that's why I say the Thunder, with Russell being there and all that. But he wasn't a part of the storyline because he didn't do shit really. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to. Somebody say the LA boys about to do it for Kobe. Oh yeah. You got Kobe, you got Nip. I'm sure LeBron out there faking the funk like whatever. LeBron I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, like after the Malcolm X book thing, like it really bothered me. I read, like I have thoughts on particular things, especially when you're talking about black issues. You come to the den, you can hear all about it. I'm trying to minimize that here in the sauce. And honestly, like LeBron's the antithesis of everything I stand for, pretty much. And so, like when he came out and said that, because that's like a big thing with me. Like for years, I've been saying it. Like people, they always love to quote Malcolm X, but don't know what the fuck he was about. Like. The shit you saying is not what he was the fucking about, and he wouldn't be fucking with what you're talking about. But so like for him to do that on such a major stage, to have the fucking book in hand and just to look like a fucking buffoon, I lost all of the respect that I had for him. Like, because to me it's bigger than basketball, right? But anyway, so he's a big goof, and again, but he's still super talented. You got AD, super talented. But what's gonna have to happen, and I don't think it will, is you're going to have to force AD to be a center, and he doesn't want to do that. And that's going to be a problem. And I think that's where, the Rockets will be able to take advantage. Exactly, Malcolm X, quote verbatim, you know what I'm saying? Rockets and 6. He said that, I promise. Get the fuck out of here. That's something fucking MLK would say. But and again, and that's my deal. Like, and I don't want to bring the politics in it. And that's why I like James Harden, because you don't ever get no bullshit with James Harden. You don't get all the extra shit. People get mad, I'm like, I don't want to hear shit from athletes. Like, about their other views. I just want them to play sports, honestly. Just like I want actors to entertain me. Like I don't care about fucking opinions. So yeah, let me get back to sports. Hyde. It's your fault. You fucking derailed us. I was waiting for you to have a Kenneth Fareed joke. Go DJ. When I almost wasn't gonna shout you out when you fucking came in here earlier for some of that old fucking Kenneth Fareed shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let you make because I fucks with you. But I'm watching you. But nah, man. So at this point, like I say, it's oh shit. We got a few minutes, so we got to do a couple of things. You know, a staple of the sauce, sports, especially in the pregame shows, and also for those of you here, we're probably going to sauce on Sunday. Do a live schedule prediction show. So it's going to either be it's going to be like at either time. I'm not sure. It's going to be like basically the same time we would normally go live on game days on Sunday. So, but we're going to do that Sunday. So it'll probably be like 12 or something like that. Probably a noon game. We'll do it like a noon game or something. And we'll go hard on that. A couple other things going on. But let's get to it. So y'all know what it is. Mark my motherfucking words, right? Mark my motherfucking words means you have to make a bold fucking prediction. You know what I'm saying? And the bold prediction means, like, you can't say, I think Harden's going to have 25, 4 assists and 6 rebounds. Like, don't give me no basic ass stat. Like, you got to make a bold prediction, something that's unlikely to happen, but possible. Don't say the man going to drop 500 fucking points, because you know that ain't going to shake. It could be anybody, anything. Doesn't have to be in agreement with the Rockets. And then also, your score predictions. We just throw it all out at once, right? We just throw it all there. I don't know what it is. Okay, now we're back. Hopefully we're back. I apologize for that. That was, yeah, whatever. So, like I said, mark my motherfucking words, bold prediction. Drop your score prediction in there. We're going to get those going. Now, last time I gave a mark my motherfucking boy, I gave James Harden a whole lot of love. He ain't come close to that shit. But, that defense is played, like, to something about it, just, because it could have went either way, right? That was a legacy play either way. Like, James Harden saved probably the entire Rockets team from being dismantled, and his legacy and D'Antoni's job for probably about another week. So, anyway, my motherfucking word, my bold prediction. I'm going to say... I'm going to go with Robert Covington. Because Robert Covington was a huge factor in the game last game. In my opinion, might have been player of the game last game. I'm going to say Robert Covington is going to have a huge game tonight. He's going to be a big factor. I'm going to say you're going to get 25. I don't know, this is bold for Covington. Right? I think you're going to get 25 and 7 from Robert Covington tonight. That's my mark, my motherfucking words. Because I think he's going to go off. I think his shot's going to be dropping. I think he's going to be on fire. Gordon actually came out and played good. Like, who was that guy, right? Was fucking hitting shots and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who is this? I don't know this guy. Where'd y'all get him? Take him back. Y'all just took the other one back. Like, they take the old model back and, like, get it refurbished or something. Like, I don't know what was going on. Let's see. Really? You really rather hear? I can't stand Doris. Oh, she's a super hater, though. Like, oh my God. Cause she called that game when Harden got fouled. That motherfucker, she fucking pussy got wet after fucking Harden got fouled out. She was so fucking excited. I'm like, God damn. It's like, are you aroused by this? Like, God damn. So yeah, in my score prediction. What? No, that's terrible. Yes, your prediction has went way off the rails. It was way worse than my James Harden prediction last time. But like I said, so score prediction. Rockets are going to win tonight, right? Rockets gonna win. Media's gonna make a big Lakers ruin. It's gonna be about not how the Rockets won, but how the Lakers lost. But it's not gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a close knit game. I think it comes down something like 109 to 113 Rockets. That's gonna be my prediction. 109 to 113 Rockets. Yeah, I think it comes down late, and they put away that final minute or so. No, there will not be no post game show because I will probably be in the den while that's going on. So, a couple of things. Like I said, Sunday we will be doing getting ready for the NFL season predictions. Like I said, I don't know why it's getting all janky like that. It's like so I'd like just upgraded my fucking internet, but there's still things I gotta get some fucking Wi-Fi extenders and some shit. It's always fucking something, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like where it's at, it's located. You know, it's fucking high speed, but where I'm at in my office, it's fucking worse than the shit I had last time, right? So, you know, it is terrible. It is terrible. So I gotta go get some extenders and but I mean it is what it is. So I'll get that fixed. Probably do that this weekend sometime, maybe. And last thing, expect a lot more content. I'm going to get my wig split tomorrow, so I actually look decent. I don't be want to record a whole bunch of videos when I be looking crazy. I don't want to leave that in the annals of history. Right? Too much. I already look rough enough. But anyway, with that being said, hey, Sauce Nation, man, I fucks with y'all. Let's go Rockets, Red Nation, one mission, all that good stuff. James Harden going to go off, the real King James. Russ is going to go off, even though whatever. Gordon, trust the Gordons, Fisher, man. I don't get paid for that. I'm chunking up a deuce. Y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients in the world. Y'all stay saucy. And if you are a Patreon supporter, if you're in the Discord, I'll probably be in the Discord watching the game, talking a little bit of shit. So if you fucks with it, I'm not promising that. But yeah, I'm going.
Perfect.